This was one of the toughest HigeHiro episodes to watch, period. I thought last week's episode was tough to watch with Sayu's mom slapping the dog out of her as soon as she arrived home. I thought that was good. It was hard to watch. I was just like, oh, it can't get any worse than this. Oh, it got way worse than that. Way worse than that. They replayed the super slap multiple times. And Sayu's mom, there is really something wrong up there. Yoshida, like a true gangster, a true hero, as he's been this entire series, really stepped in, swallowed his pride, and did the unthinkable. Asked Sayu's mom to take care of her. Like, for real, on his knees and everything. But we'll get into all of that a little bit later. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Damo Senpai, and we are here with episode 12 of HigeHiro. If you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below and hit that link in the description or the red subscribe button. Either one to help me towards that cause of becoming a full-time content creator. Time is running out. I am running out of time, but we are going to continue to attempt to make things happen. So continue to support me and I'll continue to provide you guys with great content. I actually have a time lapse coming a little later as well. It's something that I was working on all day today. It's from the My Hero chapter. But let's get into this HigeHiro episode because it's a lot to unpack. And I got some coffee, so I got all day. Sayu's mom said things that you should never in the history of raising children, that you should ever say to your children. Regardless of them being your children or not, there are just some lines that you don't cross. In my humblest opinion, right? That's just in my opinion. You should never tell your kids at such a young, impressionable age, I wish you were never born. I should have never had you. I should have got rid of you when I had the chance. Those are things you should not say to your child when it was your fault. Well, not just your fault, you and your husband. But from what we found out about Sayu's mom, you tried to keep the baby just to try to keep the man around. And that it doesn't work like that. If somebody doesn't want to be with you, somebody doesn't want to be with you. It's just that simple. You got to move on and make do with what you got. You can't do that. You treat your kid like they're not there. Dog walk them all the time. Put them down as often as you can because it's making you look bad, but you don't understand you are making yourself look bad by doing things such as this. It's always, oh, you're causing me trouble. Oh, you ran away, so this caused me trouble. Nah, man, it does not work like that. That's why Sayu's mom, there is something wrong up there. You seen how often she was snapping from one persona to another, from one emotion to the next. It was wild. There were some questionable things that she was doing that almost looked like she was pretending in a sense, right? I don't want to say that she was, but when you watch anime a lot, you just see these things a little differently. And there was moments where I thought when she would cover her face to try to woe is me, try to get everybody on her side. Oh no, it's because of this person. You know, the whole pointing fingers bullshit. That's what I got from that. It was a tough pill to swallow. Yoshida cried outside, yo. Yoshida cried outside. Do you know this whole series, he rarely cried. He would hold it in because it wasn't enough to like pull the tears out of him. But when Sayu's mom said, I wish I never had you, or something along those lines, I should have got rid of you when I had the chance, something along those lines, the look on Issei, Yoshida, and Sayu's face said everything. And you looked at Sayu's mom and she said that shit with a straight face. She meant that down to the core. Yoshida almost pulled
So you just gonna bring me a birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift? Happy birthday?
right? The whole glass in the face. He almost did it, but he held his ground. He stayed grounded, stayed true to the Yoshida Chad that we know, and gave it to her straight up. Used words, not action. No fighting, none of that. Didn't try to swing, none of that. He just took everything in and released his aggression through words. In a calm manner too. And not only that, he swallowed his pride and got on his knees. In Japan, that stuff is huge, right? That stuff is huge. And he did it. And Issei, I really feel bad for Issei as well because he's stuck in that big brother man of the house position, and that shit is not cool, right? So he's in the position of, I have to try to maintain my mom and my sister at the same time. I have to try to play big brother slash-dad to my sister, and I have to play responsible man in the house position to my mom. I'm straddling a line that is really hard to appease, which is why he gave Sayu money to dip out, which is why he continues to try not to pick sides, but falters to his mom's side because of how she is. I feel like he knows there's something wrong with her as well. But the outside scene was such a breath of fresh air. It felt so good because Yoshida finally let out all his emotions. He couldn't hold it back anymore. Yoshida was like, I'm surprised that you didn't say anything. I'm surprised that you didn't go off the rail because after what your mom said, there was no way. And Sayu told him like, hey, you got mad at first. You got mad for me. Reminds me of the irregular at Magic High School for a little bit, you know, because that's what Miyuki would always do. She would always get mad in Tatsuya's place, but that's Yoshida getting mad in Sayu's place. It's an interesting dynamic, but we'll save that for later. And Yoshida did what I've been saying this whole series he was going to do. There was no funny business. Yoshida had no ill will, no ill intent. It was all from the heart type beat, man. I tried to tell y'all, I tried to tell people there was no doubt in my mind with how Yoshida was written and how he was being portrayed and all the situations that he was put in that nothing was gonna happen, right? I told y'all from the jump. You can go back and look at every single video that I dropped in regards to HigeHiro. I bodied that. I stood on that hill and I will die on that hill. I know it. And next week is the last episode, which we're not gonna get a new season, so I'm probably gonna look into buying the light novel volumes or manga volumes. In the comment section below, tell me what you're looking forward to next week. What are you expecting? What are you afraid of? What are your expectations? All of that matters. I want to gauge the community for this. This last episode is gonna have a lot riding on it, and I'm just very interested to see how they're gonna end it off. Because there's a multitude of ways. I have a few theories of how it's gonna end off. That's neither here nor there. I'll probably put that in a separate video, either later on today or maybe tomorrow. But I have a lot I have to do today, so we're gonna be getting a lot of work done. Also, new anime season starts next week? I think there's a few anime dropping next week, and I'm gonna jump on it, so don't worry about it. We're gonna have videos flying. I'm gonna be in production doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to get a lot done. But that does it all for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting me on TikTok. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting me on YouTube and especially Twitch. The Twitch support has been absolutely insane. You guys have been throwing subs at me left and right to the point where we can make this a full-time job for ourselves. So the more y'all keep supporting me, the more I'll continue doing everything in my power to make stuff happen. All the links to everything in regards to content creation is in the link tree. So do yourself a favor, head to the link tree, go handle that, go follow your boy, come chill. I may stream later on today editing the time-lapse video, so we'll see where that goes. But as always, it's your boy Damo Senpai, and I will see you guys in the next video.